This is What the Flicks.
We're men in tights. We roam around the forest looking for lights.
Oh man, I love this one. Happy 100 Mel Brooks. It takes a real man to wear tights. Remember the chastity belt, bummer. No, no, no. Not that Robin Hood. This Robin Hood. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, this looks dark. Oh, this can't be good. I know he ain't about to. Oh, sweet peas and bacon.
Lolly, golly, what a day. Oodle lolly, golly, what a day.
Holy shit!
Hello, everyone. Just a heads up, if this is your first time, relax and breathe. I'm Clarence. And I'm T-Bob, and you're about to experience What the Flicks. Today, we are reviewing the 2026 film, The Death of Robin Hood, starring Hugh Jackman and Bill Skarsgård. Written and directed by Michael Sarnowski, this film is an alternative look at classic story of the life and times of Robin Hood. The film was produced by Lyrical Media and the Ryder Picture Company. It was later purchased and distributed by A24. With a budget of $20 million and a box office haul of only $7 million, this is definitely one Jackman did for himself. That doesn't mean Jackman was being selfish, folks. He's referring to the Hollywood mantra, one for them, one for me. This saying was popularized by director Martin Scorsese. It means an actor takes a commercially driven studio blockbuster, one for them, to secure a paycheck which they then use to fund a smaller, deeply personal passion project, one for me. Did you know? Oh, what the hell? Am I doing this now? This ain't even my job. I'm renegotiating my contract. In November, bitch! Kevin Costner's lack of an English accent in the 1991 film Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves became legendary. The parody movie Robin Hood, Men in Tights famously poked fun at this by having its Robin carry-aways declare. Unlike other Robin Hoods, I can speak with an English accent. The film sits at 66% on Rotten Tomatoes and Metacritic has it at 6 out of 10. It's definitely not a film for everyone. Its hyper-stylized violence really carries a huge weight with the sole responsibility of hooking you into the film at the start. About a third of the way through the film, the violence fades and the telltale sign of whether or not the story can keep you comes to fruition. Jackman and Skarsgård really fill out the acting chops in this one. Hell, I was 15 minutes into the movie before I realized I was watching Bill Skarsgård. Tim Grierson of Screen Daily determined the film to be rich in atmosphere, but hamstrung by an excessively brooding approach. And folks, that's just a fancy pants way of saying that the film looks beautiful, but the story is pretty dang dark and depressing. If Robin Hood existed today, he wouldn't steal money. He would just delete everyone's student loan data. Did you know characters like Maid Marian and Friar Tuck didn't exist in the original stories? They were added centuries later to spice up medieval May Day festivals. The plot seems almost too simple. Robin Hood has lived the life of a murderous outlaw, even though the stories about him paint him as a protector and hero to the poor. In a moment of self-reflection, he says to a visitor that maybe Robin Hood killed all those people just because he wanted to. 10 years prior to the events in the film, he and Little John have split up and gone their separate ways. Little John meets a stranger on the road, kills him, and steals his identity. Pay attention, friends. Identity theft is no joke. Today, someone's identity is stolen every 6 seconds. I'm a puppet, so I'm safe. Little John gets married and builds a life, but eventually his deeds catch up to him. The family of the man he murdered comes for payback. They kidnap his wife and child, and so he seeks out his old friend to help reclaim what was rightfully his, what he rightfully stole. I guess. Little John and Robin Hood head down the mountain for some payback, and it's knives, bows, and axes galore. It's a brutal scene that leaves the viewer a little confused as to our protagonist's motivations. You'll definitely see Robin Hood in a different light after this one, but all in all, he's just looking for a good death. Living with a bunch of merry men in tights in the woods sounds less like a rebellion and more like a modern theater camp. That's just horrible. Who writes this crap? This ain't even my job. I'm out of here. During the battle, Robin is mortally wounded. You know what that means, right? It's like a head kick from Lyoto Machida. If it don't kill you, you'll wish it had. So Little John takes Robin to a legendary priory where he leaves him like a baby at the fire station. Exactly, right. John leaves the delirious Robin on a remote island, at the Priory of St. Clement, where he is nursed back to health by the prioress, Sister Bridget, played by Jodie Comer. So Robin, going by the name Randolph, eventually gets better. Not long after events begin to unfold, setting up the film's redemptive arc. From here, the film moves from action to drama, and man, does it bring the drama. Jackman doesn't have claws in this one, but that don't keep him from clawing at your heartstrings. Exactly. I have no doubt that this film will generate its fair share of Oscar nods, but I'm not sure it will have the legs to carry itself to the stage. It's a moving, emotional film, one that offers its protagonist a true chance at redemption. The problem is the film never offers that redemption to the viewer, and our hopes die with the credits. The powerful trifecta of Jackman, Skarsgård, and Comer bring enough weight to the film that no action should be necessary. However, it does feel empty once the action has passed. We long to root for our hero, but it feels like Sarnowski never gives us the chance. Okay, T-Bob, like the unregulated immune system of your village's local leper, break it all down for us. This is definitely a film lover's film. The sense of dread and despair created by the cinematography plays right into the story. The acting is incredibly well done, and although the writing is very thin at times, it creates a meaningful arc where it needs one. This film is not for everyone, but it gets a thumbs up from me. I waited patiently for a payoff that never came. Although Jackman's performance is Oscar-worthy, is not enough to rake over the paper-thin writing. My heroes don't need issues. I want to believe there are still heroes out there that do good because they want to and they love their fellow man. I disagree with T-Bob. That means one thumb up and one down on the WTF scale. So, The Death of Robin Hood. Have you seen it? If so, let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Clarence. And I'm T-Bob, and this has been What the Flicks.